Okay, class. So in the first session, we have learned about different types of forests, right? Forest according to the point of economy and ecological view. Now we are going to learn about distribution of forest land in our country. So according to 2001 statistics, the forest land which is occupied about 6,75,538 square kilometer, which accounts 20.55% of the total geographical area of our country. And the largest area forest land is 77,265 square kilometer, which is seen in Madhya Pradesh, while the lowest one is 1,745 square kilometer, which is there in Haryana. The highest concentration of forest land which is registered is in Arunachal Pradesh state with 62.1% of its geographical area, while the lowest concentration is in Haryana state with only 3.8% of the area is having forest land. The Andaman Nicobar Islands are also found with high concentration of forest cover. So if we take highest area, that is Arunachal Pradesh state with 62.1%, and the lowest forest covered area state in our country is Haryana with 3.8%. And yes, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, they are considered as having the highest concentration of forest cover in our country. Now, development of forests. The problems which are faced are the continuous growth of population. What happening is the trees are cleared from the ground and we start constructing industrial factories, we start constructing the buildings because of the growth of population. And because of this, an unplanned commercial and subsistence gathering activities like charcoal burning or firewood collection or overgrazing by the livestock or zooming style of cultivation. Zooming means slash and burn cultivation and all kind of fires which takes place in forest and all. The development of forest has been slowed down, and because of improper unplanning of the commercial, industrial and the construction work, and they get the permission also so that they can clear the trees and all. So what is that? That is an hindrance which has caused the development of forest. The habitat of animals and birds have become a question mark because of less forest available, less forest land available. And forests in India have been degenerated and degraded into barren and unproductive lands. So all these things have brought considerable damage to forest wealth system in our country. To alleviate this serious concern, the development of different kinds of forests on Warford's line is an important means at this end. That means we should see that with the economic development happening in the country, also the forest wealth system in our country has to be maintained. Clearing them, making them barren land, making them unproductive land with slash and burn cultivation and all, that should not be done. Overgrazing should not be happening. And all kind of charcoal burning and firewood collections, they are becoming an hindrance to the development. So accordingly, when we are taking care of economic development of the country, same way, forest wealth system has also to be uplifted. Okay. Now next is wildlife. Wildlife is an integral part of our ecosystem. Wildlife can be found in all the ecosystems, whether it is deserts, forests, rainforests, plains, grassland, or any other areas, including most developed urban sites, all have different types or different distinct forms of wildlife. Preserving them, preservation of the wildlife is very important now because all of these animals, birds, forests, humans, each and every one is playing a role in balancing the ecological system of this world. So not only the economic development, industrial development, we should be giving proper concentration to forest, to vegetation, and also to wildlife, because all of them are playing their role in ecological balance. Importance of wildlife: they maintain ecological balance of nature, and they also maintain the food chain and natural cycles. Wildlife is having economic value. We have many wild plants which is very much useful for them. They turn into medicines, or we can use them for any raw materials like timber, paper, gums, and all these. From where do we get this? We get from our natural vegetation. We have so many Ayurvedic medicines which we get from our natural vegetation. We have our wild animals from where we get so many products like leather and honey, and so even the wildlife and even the natural vegetation, they are important for the nature. They maintain the ecological balance of the nature. They maintain the food chain and natural cycles. Wildlife is considered as the source of livelihood and subsistence. Due to the existence of wildlife on Earth, we humans are getting benefit of the sustained life. We get food, we get vegetables, fruits from where? From the natural vegetation. Wildlife, they play an essential role in ecological and biological processes that are yet again significant for our life. We humans, we are benefited by the sustained life because of natural vegetation and wildlife. So the normal function of the biosphere, they depend on endless interactions amongst animals, plants, and microorganisms. So all these, they play a main role in giving the humans a sustained life. That's why our government has come forward with wildlife sanctuaries and national parks, so that they can maintain these animals, the wildlife, trees, forests, animals, birds, microbes, all are maintained. So that's why we have different wildlife sanctuaries in our country, as mentioned over here in the map. From north to south, from east to west, we have n number of wildlife sanctuaries where the animals, the birds, and the trees are kept free. They can move freely, and they are maintained. Nobody is allowed there to hunt them, because there they are, if we go and hunt to animals, we have punished. That's a punishable offense. Next is national parks, which are available in different in our countries in different states, which are helping the the government and the ecological balance properly. Okay, so that's it. So I think so you understood the chapter properly about natural vegetation and wildlife, how we have to maintain them, how it is important for us, how they are ecologically balancing our nature, ecologically balancing our world, and for us getting the benefit of the sustained life, these animals, birds, microorganisms are playing their main role. So I believe you have understood the chapter. That's it. Thank you.